Yes, so that's what I was saying. Okay, so this 498 304B and 498A, it's dangerous of the Indian Penal Code. The Dowry Prohibition Act 1961 defines dowry as, dowry means any property or valuable security given or agreed or to be given either directly or indirectly, A, by one party in marriage to the other party in marriage, or B, by the parents either party to a marriage or by any other person to either party to marriage, or to any other persons at or before or after the marriage as consideration for the marriage of the said parties, but does not include dower or mahr in the case of persons to whom the Muslim person law applies. This does not go for the Muslim personal law. They have a separate, Muslims have a separate law in the court. A court judgment clarifies that legal definition as dowry in the sense of the expression contemplated by Dowry Prohibition Act is a demand for property of valuable security having inextricable nexus with the marriage. That is, it is a consideration from the side of the bride's parents or relatives to the groom or his parents and or guardian for the agreement to wed the bride to be. Now, there is a system also. There are parts, there are prohibitions, and there are articles also. There are points to be noted. Article 3 specifies that the penalty for giving or taking dowry does not apply to presents, gifts that are given at the time of a marriage to the bride or bridegroom when no demand from them has been made. So if I gift a car to my son-in-law, it's a gift. I am saying it is not dowry. But if it is proved that it has been taken as dowry for the life of the daughter after the marriage, if any problem happens, then there is going to be huge problems. Although Indian laws have been against dowries from a long time, they have been largely criticized as being ineffective because you know that it's happening these days. The practice of dowry, deaths, murders continues to take place unchecked in many parts of India, which has further added to the concerns of the enforcement. As I said, 498A required the bridegroom and his family to be automatically arrested if a wife complains of dowry harassment. The law was widely abused in 2014. The Supreme Court ruled that arrest cannot be made without a magistrate's approval. That they cannot. Before that they were arrested. 2014, now they cannot be arrested. Now the Supreme Court is going to decide, the magistrate is going to decide what is happening. He is going to put a police officer in charge who is going to make sure that this allegation is right. Now, there's a huge history about it also, but we will not go so much there. What are the economic factors? There are many economic factors that contribute towards the system of dowry. Some of these include inheritance systems and the bride's economic status. What is inheritance? Now, inheritance is the practice of passing on private property, titles, debts, rights and obligations upon the death of an individual. Now, this type of inheritance has changed during the time. They see what is the girl's type of society background, what is her economic status, how much inheritance she is going to get from her father's part. Correct. Now, some suggestions point to economics and weak legal institutions on inheritance place women in disadvantage. With inheritances being left only to sons, this leaves women dependent upon their husbands and in-laws, who keep the dowry when she marries. Prior to 1956, including the British Raj, daughters had no right of inheritance of their family wealth. 1956, India gave equal legal status to daughters and sons among the Hindu, Sikh and Jain families under the Hindu Succession Act. India grants its Muslim population the Sharia derived personal status laws. Muslims have got the Sharia. Despite the new inheritance law, dowry has continued as a process whereby parental property is distributed to the daughter at her marriage by social process, rather than after the parent's death by a slow court supervised process under the Hindu Succession Act. We must know this. It's not only dowry is this, dowry, we must know what is actually happening. So now daughters will get whatever happens, even if they get married, they will get their share of property. It cannot go away. In the last month only it's been given from the Supreme Court. Now, dowry is again another type of, in women economic, it says a financial security in their marriage in the form of movable goods. This helped prevent family wealth breakup and provided security to the bride at the same time. This system can also be used as a pre-mortem inheritance, as once a woman is presented with movable gifts, she may cut off from the family estate. For many, dowry has become a greater financial burden on the family and can leave families destitute based on the demands from the groom. The demand for dowry has increased over time. So it's quite pathetic, it's quite sad at times, it's a huge topic. Dowry is, we should say no to dowry. Girls should say no to dowry. Boys should also say no to dowry. Why does she have to bring a fridge? Why does she have to bring a car? What the hell was I doing? Or what the hell was, suppose if I am the groom, what have I done my whole life? I was sitting and eating at home, that I don't have a fridge. Okay, fine. A fridge is coming for what? To settle down in life. Okay, you have one fridge, your mother doesn't want to, the boy's mother doesn't want to share that fridge. If you are going to live separately, yes, okay, fine. To settle down, one fridge is needed. So what did you do in your life? You cannot buy a fridge for your husband, for your wife. You cannot buy a non-stick set for your wife. Okay, fine, it comes in gifts. Birthdays we have gifts. Do we demand for gifts? I want this, otherwise no birthday party. You will come to my birthday party, bring this, otherwise don't come. Do we say that? But why in the case of marriage? So much of lakhs of rupees, the daughter goes and daughter is very good looking, they say, I love you and this, that happens. They are very good. After 2 years, the game starts. Many tough girls are there who have got up and ran away from the wedding ceremony, from the wedding spot, direct to the police station and complained that I am being forced to get married, I am being forced to pay so much of money. Why will it be money? Marriage is not a game. It's a religious binding. So why does, yes, gifts come in. Okay, fine. I am giving you this gift. Both the families are happy, fine. But sometimes it happens that after the gifts also these actions take place. That means it was dowry. They are asking for more. And they say it as engagement gifts. Now the husband will go around, the boy, the bridegroom will go around with the girls given bike or girls given car, showing off to his friends, saying, this is my car, I got it as a gift for my marriage, I am so proud, as if he's God. I don't know, I just don't understand the system. Anyways, now we'll come to, this is the dowry part, and next video I'll come back.